So guys, for this effect, I will need you to touch any card. Let's say you want to use the 9 of hearts. Please do not forget the card, as otherwise the trick really won't work out as I planned it to work out. Just let me shuffle these cards a little more, even turn around some cards. Everything part of my plan, isn't it? Now, this whole effect is about printing playing cards, and I really want my playing cards to match my remaining cards in my hands, right? Therefore, of course, I have brought a special playing card with me, which is a blank playing card on both sides. Now, I will try to use this side to print my back design on. It works pretty simple. I just have to touch it against an already existing back design. I have to go slow, and I have to get every part of my blank card, as otherwise I will have difficulties getting rid of the blank spots on the back design. But in this case, I believe I have done it pretty well. I just printed the back design perfectly on my blank card. It is dry, you can touch it and examine it. Now the difficult part, not that difficult, but a little more difficult, is the face design, as there are 52 different options. So please name out your card out loud. Perfect. I just have to touch every part of the blank card to print the 9 of hearts. And as before, everything can be examined. It is completely dry, so you can keep it as a souvenir. So guys, before we start with the explanation, make sure to pause the video right now, or not right now, just listen to me and then pause it. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked it, and of course let me know your comments about the performance in the comment section below. You know I love to read through them. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the performance. So guys, let me teach you this very fun card trick. What you need for this one is a pack of playing cards, and you'll need a gimmick, or actually 2 gimmicks that are the same. You will need 2 blank cards for this one. Once you have your blank cards, you'll take them, put them back to back, and create a double-backed card, or a double blank card actually, that is going to either start on the table, inside the card case, wherever you want. You just do not want the spectator to notice that these are actually 2 cards put together. Okay, so you want to have them flush without anyone noticing there are 2, right? Once this is on the table, you can start by having your spectator touch any card. Any card will really work, and it can really be signed. The 4 of clubs, for example. You have to control this card to the bottom of the pack, and you need to have it reversed on the bottom. Just like that. You can use any method to do that. In my performance, what I did was pretty simple actually. I took the card, I controlled it to the bottom using the overhand shuffle, so it was on the bottom. And then, as I was like here and saying, I want to print these back designs on my blank card, as I was squaring up from the exposed view, I just performed the half pass, right? Which is basically taking the bottommost card and turning it around, right? So you can do this from any angle you want, or any angle that works. So once the card is on the bottom, you can just do the half pass, which is doing this basically, okay? So any method you want, you just want to end up with the selected card in the opposite direction compared to the others on the bottom of the pack, right? Once you're here, you're almost done. The rest of the trick is pretty simple to do. You will now introduce your blank card. Do not split it as I did. So I would really advise you to have it on the edge of the table so you can basically lift it up easier, right? So once you lift it up, without really mentioning, show that this is a blank playing card, show the back, front, and say that you want to print the back design on it first. What you will do is this. You will take it, okay? Hold it so the cards do not split, and touch it against really the back design of the topmost card. As you're rubbing it for a second, even less than a second, you will have all the cards, meaning the blank ones and the rest of the cards, flush. This is going to be the moment you will drop the bottommost card of your double on top of the pack, and continue with only one card. Okay, and this is gonna be of course the card that is of course printed on the back, and here you have your blank one. One more time very quickly. You're here, touch, rub it very slowly. As you're talking, just have the cards flush for a split of a second as you drop the bottommost card of your double on top, right here, and continue moving the topmost around. Pretend that you're touching every part on the printed card, and then just show you really got the back design on the blank card. This is now the perfect spot to give it out for examination, as it can really be touched. Once you get it back, place it flush on top of the pack and catch a break above the bottommost card, which is the turned around selection. Once you have the break, transfer it to a thumb break and swing cut around the half of the cards into the other hand. Now you are going to ask the spectator to name out their selection. When they do, you are going to do the same thing, just rub this half of the pack with the break against the blank card. Make sure that no one sees this break, so just have it this way. I'm just standing here so you can see what's happening. And rub it against the blank card. Again, you will cover up everything for a split of a second so they are flush. And this is going to be the moment you will drop off the card underneath the break on top of the bottom half. So you're here, and in slow motion, you drop the card, and then from the same angle, you go back, revealing the pip first, and then going through the remaining cards as if you were printing it as you go away with your hand. And you're done. Very, very visual two chains that you just have performed. You now just have to end up by placing this pack on top. Either do a double lift and end up clean, or you can also do the following. You have your double here, as I did in my performance. Just use these three fingers to clip the card beneath the four of clubs and pull it on top of the pack as you rub your thumb against the four of clubs to show it's dry, so you have a motivation for doing that. This is of course a cleaner way to end up, as you end up with a normal playing card here and all the cards facing down on the table, right? So two ways you can end up. And this is basically the effect. As you can see, a very, very powerful card trick that you can perform in no time. You have two visual color changes that you can do in front of the spectator. You are really printing a playing card in front of the spectator with two visual color changes. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did so, let me know in the comments below, and of course by leaving a thumbs up on this video. But that's it. I hope to see you next time.